throw your art in the garbage already. I don't want to see it around here. Alright, get it away from me. Get it away from me. Slam dunk your art right into the bin. Lately I've been working on improving my style and my process by focusing on just doing heads or busts of characters. That's letting me narrow my scope and just focus on improving that. But I thought it might get a bit boring doing hour-long time lapses of that over and over. So I'm gonna try adding some narration to these videos. So I figured I would talk about something that really helped me start producing much better art. And this is something I learned all the way back when I was starting to learn 2D art mainly. And it doesn't matter if it's 2D or 3D, even if you aren't doing art. I feel like this is just a good mindset in general. And I think it really comes down to the mindset of letting go of perfectionism. I've struggled a lot with being a perfectionist and trying to get everything right and really just stressing over every detail. And if you're even a little bit like that too, you know it gets exhausting. I'm no expert on this, I'm still working on it. But I find the more I lean into it, the better I feel about my art and just in general. Alright, so I'm gonna go over a few things that I found really helped to stop being a perfectionist. Alright, so number 1, don't let your art mean as much. I'm not saying don't add meaning into your art, but you shouldn't treat it as this great thing that's gonna happen once in a lifetime and it's gotta be perfect right here. You should be able to do some art and throw it out, right? Delete the file. I'm talking buy one of those doorway basketball hoops and slam dunk your art right into the bin. Why? Because you can do another one, right? You can always do another one. Now, do you literally have to do that? No. I say keep it. Have an old workaround is nice, and it's useful to go back and look at it, see where you were at, where you've been improving. But yeah, you should be able to make something and then let it go, right? Even if you don't think it's perfect or up to par, because you can always do another one, right? You got your whole life to make art. So don't get caught up in the thing you're making. Right, you have so much more art you're going to do in the future. And to get there, you have to move on from this one. Right, so let it go. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll get closer with the next one. Just slowly chip away at those areas of your art that you want to improve and keep doing more art. It feels so much better to look back at a whole bunch of art you made rather than a smaller handful that were just very stressful to make. You want your art to be fun, not stressful. Alright, so number 2, you gotta let yourself make mistakes. You can't think about your art like, oh, if I mess this eyelash up, it's over for me. Right, I'm done with art. It ends right here. Right, it sounds insane, but sometimes it really can feel a little bit like that. You gotta get in there, make mistakes, and enjoy the process. One thing I did to get over making mistakes was I used to draw with a pen in my sketchbook, right? Pen only. So no erasing, and you mess something up, it's there forever, you can't hide it. And when you can't get rid of your mistakes, it really helps you just let those little mistakes go and just continue refining your process. You can also try something similar with digital-based art by not using the undo button. But that can be a little more finicky. Alright, just gonna touch up the face a bit here. Well, okay. Mistakes happen, and you gotta just let it go. And, looks like I'm actually gonna slam dunk this one for real. Alright, and another thing with sketchbooks is a lot of people treat them like they need to be pages of good, finished art. There's nothing wrong with that, you can do that. But if learning is your goal, you should treat your sketchbook or whatever you're making art in, you should treat that as a tool to improve. If you treat every sketch or project like it's going in a gallery and it needs to be perfect, this thing that's supposed to help you improve has turned into something that is actively holding you back because now you don't want to mess it up. It can be stressful because you're trying to make this art into something you want to be good, rather than just working on the process to get there. Also, making mistakes isn't always bad. Sometimes the bits you thought weren't perfect or were a little off are things that are going to inspire you later. It's weird, I'll look back on something I did years ago that I thought was trash, but now I have a new perspective looking at it, and a lot of the times I'll think, you know what? That wasn't half bad. Or the idea I was going for here, that's actually pretty interesting. Let me do something with that again. Alright, and then number 3. It takes time to change. There you go, trying to be perfect again. Thinking you should be able to stop being a perfectionist instantly. With art, you'll slowly correct your mistakes over time. That's the same thing with your perfectionism, right? You'll slowly phase it out. It simply just takes time, and it comes with experience. So don't put pressure on yourself to change overnight. This is why it's so important to just do something, right? Let it have its mistakes, no matter how big or small, and then move on to the next thing. Because you'll learn a little more every time you do that. And also, keep in mind, everybody has gone through this, right? It is completely normal to make bad art, right? Every artist ever has made tons of bad art. And that's how they get to their good art you see now. Most of the time, you don't see all that bad art, right? You only see the good stuff after years of hard work. So an example of all this I've been talking about is this video that you're watching right now. At least I hope you're watching. All right, pay attention. Pay attention in class. All right, what are you doing? All right, I haven't done a narrated video on the channel like this. I know after I upload it, I'm probably gonna think, of some more points I should have mentioned that I forgot to talk about. Or maybe I listen back and think some parts are just incoherent rambling. Throw your art in the garbage already. I don't want to see it around here. Get it away from me. I'm talking buy one of those doorway basketball hoops. I know 100% I'm gonna find something wrong with this video, right? But I made the video anyway. Now, if you watch one of my videos a year from now, it's probably going to be much better. We'll probably look back on this one thinking, this man was insane. Get it away from me. But, see, my videos are only gonna get better if I actually make videos, right? And get them out there, even if they aren't as perfect as I'd like. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Again, first time trying something like this, so let me know if it helped you or what your thoughts are. All right, see ya.